Hello, everybody. You know me, Jennifer McCray, your J Shrink. Today, we're going to talk about a book review, something that we've never done. I was reading this very compelling, powerful book by Dr. Diana Thomas, and it features as the character or your head y'all can't get the word, a protagonist. Samantha Douglas, okay? And it's called A Rose Trampled. I see it. And it details the story of Samantha as a survivor of child incest and physical abuse. Okay. So what I liked about it was that it was written in three different. Dr. Diana did it from different perspectives. She did it from the author perspective, then she did Samantha perspective, and she did the spiritual perspective, and just a general overview, about statistics and stuff. Like, for instance, 60%, one out of every 4 girls are molested by the age of 18. 1 in 6 boys are molested by the age of 16. 60% never tells, okay? And what's interesting in Samantha's case, she falls in the third category, where the younger the victim they are, the more likely they're 50%, the more likely they'll be abused by the family member, because they know the family member better than they would,
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically what I have to say about the statistics. And you can get books. You can get the book A Rose Trampled by Dr. Diana about Samantha. You can order from Amazon, Target, Barnes and Nobles, and where else, y'all? Okay, let's start with Dr. Diana, and we'll go on to Samantha. She'll answer most of the questions, and she's the protagonist. Okay, what motivated you to write this book?
When I met Samantha and heard her story of childhood incest and sexual abuse and failed relationships, I had to get the story out to as many people as I could, so that they could learn and not repeat the same mishaps as Samantha. And so that compelled me to write this book.
And one more question, I go to Samantha. How did that affect you as a former police officer, writing and researching such an intriguing, poignant book?
It allowed me to have a deeper understanding of what people go through. As a police officer, I've made many calls on women who wanted to commit suicide, who were drug addicts, who were prostitutes. Most of them stemmed from sexual assault, incest. And so I've learned a lot, the psychology of it, talking with people, researching pedophiles, pedophilias, and have a better understanding of what people go through.
And Miss Samantha,
Yes, ma'am.
what made you want to tell this very personal story to the public?
My reason for telling my story has always been to help somebody else. No matter what, you want to help somebody else get through whatever it is they're going through, because you never know what people are going through. And that was my biggest thing, is I never wanted anybody to have to suffer in silence by themselves.
Okay. And what was it that normally when people go through experiences like you have, they end up a teenager, homeless, addicted to drugs or alcohol, or a street prostitute. What made you decide to not go down that path?
Well, I think what helped me more than anything is I had a foundation of God, you know. That I got baptized at 8, and I believed then, just like I do now, that God was going to take care of me, regardless of what I go through.
So, what do you think your personal calling is spiritually?
Well, you know, we did a class about spiritual gifts, and my pastor at that time, Pastor Doyle Adams, said that my gift was hospitality and taking care of people, because that's one of the things I'm most passionate about.
Okay. What advice would you give young girls or the people with